Hello everyone, today I'm here with my September book haul. So the first few books I have here I was sent for review, and then the last portion of this book haul is including all of the books that I bought at the Sydney meetup that happened Saturday the 27th of September. Technically today I'm pre-filming this. Firstly, I have Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops, and also More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell. The lovely Jen sent me these copies of her books and she signed them for me as well. Thank you so much, Jen. I'm so excited to read these. I can't remember how long ago it was that I first discovered these books and I wanted them, and I have no idea why I didn't get them. It's just a compilation of various things that customers have said in different bookshops, and some of them are like exchanges between the bookseller and the customer, or just like between customers, and oh my gosh, it's funny. For example, hi, I'm looking for Mr. Patrick. No one of that name works here, sorry. But does he live here? No one lives here. We're a bookshop. Are you sure? Just weird, strange things like that. So I cannot wait to dive into these ones. Hopefully I can do it soon. And I, of course, will be doing a video about these ones, so keep your eyes peeled for that. These next two books I was sent for review are The Whispers of the Fallen and Rebellion by J.D. Netto. These books feel so good as well. They're like that kind of buttery feeling. I believe these books are fantasy and they have to do with fallen angels and this Diary of Lucifer, which sounds very intriguing. Again, I will be reviewing these once I have read them, so look forward to those videos. And now moving on to the next books which I bought at the Sydney meetup. And I just want to thank everyone who attended, who came along. It was a lot of fun. It was so lovely meeting all of you, and a lot of the books that I'm showing you today were actually recommended by a lot of you guys, so thank you so much. Yeah, I guess I'll jump straight in. So firstly, we went to Kinokuniya. I bought The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherynne M. Valente. I don't know a huge amount about this apart from the fact that there is this girl and she's invited to Fairyland, and I've just heard so many wonderful things about this book, so I'm really excited to dive in and see what it's all about. Next is You by Austin Grossman, and I think this has to do with video games, which excites me a lot, since I recently read Ready Player One, and although this isn't like really anything like Ready Player One, so I've been told, just video games are lots of fun. So I'm really excited to see how this deals with video games and stuff like that. But the main character, Russell, he starts this new job at Black Arts Games, and I think with a new product that's about to be launched, there is some software glitch or something like that, and he has to try and fix it to save his job, but then I think it's like more dangerous than it seems and blah blah. So yeah, it sounds really interesting and I'm really fascinated by it. I'm excited. I am excited. The last thing I got when I was at Kinokuniya is Fables, Legends of Exile by Bill Willingham and illustrated by Lan Medina, Steve Lealoha, and Craig Hamilton. All I know about this one is that it has a lot of like fairy tale characters and creatures and stuff like that. And from what I can see, we have the Big Bad Wolf and Snow White showcased in this one in particular, so I'm really excited to read this. I cannot wait. It looks awesome. It looks really awesome and just like so much fun. The next store we went to was Dimmicks, and they had a 3 for 2 sale, so I took advantage of that and bought a few books. There were some that weren't included in the sale, but just books. The first book that I saw was Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. So many people have been talking about this book recently, especially since the movie is coming out, and I saw the trailer for the movie when I was at the cinema going to see The Maze Runner, and that just like intrigued me so much, so I decided to pick this book up since it was the 3 for 2 deal anyway, so why not? This cover feels so glorious, so glorious. I want to read this book before I see the movie, so I may not get around to going to the cinema and watching it. I might have to wait depending on when I can fit this into my reading schedule, but I'm looking forward to it. I also picked up The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. The main reason is because of Max from Well Done Books. I believe it was in a live show that we did a couple of months ago, and I think someone asked a question about like a book they recommend or recently read or something like that, and Max mentioned this book, and that's the main reason why I picked it up, because he recommended it, and that is part of the deal, basically. So I think the main character goes through something quite catastrophic, and he's taken in by the family of a wealthy friend, and he kind of clings to this one thing that reminds him of his mother, which is this small, kind of captivating painting, and apparently it draws him into the criminal underworld. So that has me intrigued. It is a fat, chunky book, but yeah, I look forward to it. Hopefully I can get around to reading this soon. Who knows with my damn TBR pile, but I'm glad I picked this up. The next book I picked up, taking advantage of the deal, was The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Jonasson. That's how you say the last name, I'm not entirely sure. But I think I came across this book a little while ago and just instantly put it on my wish list. It sounded intriguing, mainly just because of the title. That is a very long title. And from what I can tell, it is literally about a man who climbs out of his window and disappears from an old people's home. It sounds like it's gonna be really cute and interesting, so yeah, I look forward to this. I also picked up The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I actually studied Sylvia Plath back in high school in year 12, I believe. I looked at some of her poems and I think this is her only novel. It's quite a short book and it really intrigued. I think there's actually a book coming out soon or something like that called Belzar, which kind of pays homage to this book, and I would like to read that. So I think I should read this first. And the last book I have to show you is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. This is about a middle-aged man, Humbert, who likes little girls. It obviously has to deal with quite a controversial subject matter, but I'm very, very intrigued by it. I've heard some really fantastic things about the novel, so I want to experience it for myself and see what I think. So that is it for my September book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to all of these books. Hopefully I can get to some of them sooner rather than later. But yeah, if you've read any of the ones that I showed you, I'd love to hear your thoughts about them in the comments, and I'll see you very soon with my wrap up and TBR video. So until then, bye!